Hello once again everyone, a very welcome back to my channel, and this is Together the series. This is recap for episode 6. How you guys are doing this weekend once again? Did you take a good care of yourself so far? So to be honest, this is the first time that I was watching this Together the series live streaming on YouTube with all of you guys, and guys were like crazy because I can see comments like second by second and your comments were crazy, and I really enjoy watching. So it seems that I have friends who are gathering in a group and watching together. Starting from the same thing, there's no process at all. The books is still the same. It's not even going anywhere. The one which was supposed to be the highlight, I felt like they didn't really hit that peak, because actually Scrubb concert, it was one of the highlights and my favorite scene. So let's talk about it and hope you guys enjoy. The first difference that I found, which is quite important, that is the kissing scene from last episode, because in this episode 6 it revealed later that Sarawat couldn't remember it. Maybe he remembered it, that he pretended that he couldn't remember that he kissed Thai last night, but in the book it was like such a thick face, because Thai brought up the topic like, Sarawat, why you kiss me just like that? So in the series he was pretending like okay, nothing was happening last night, but in the book, Thai asked Sarawat straight away, like, what was in your mind? Why did you kiss me? And Sarawat remembered it as well. And Sarawat said that, yes, I kissed you because I feel like to, because I like to see you pissed off. I like to hurt you. I make you to like you feel painful. So I feel like kissing you. I feel like biting you. So it was a different kind of cuteness. But maybe let's see in the TV what point they're gonna turn to, like why Sarawat had to pretend. In the book they just discuss it in the face, and the conversation was full of joke. One more thing which was super cute is that Green approached Thai and told Thai that Thai, now I know already that everything was your plan, because I heard your friends were talking in the washroom that Sarawat just a makeup story for the fake lovers just to get rid of me. I feel so sad. Then Green started to hug Thai. Guys, I know you feel sorry so much for Green, but as I warned you in the first episode, that don't feel sorry for him that much because he's not that pitiful. But still, the scene was so cute, and I miss Green a lot because I think last episode he was not there as well, right? He was not there that often anymore. But actually in the book he is such a color, it's just a flavor of the story, and I really like him so much, like Green, Pidim and Thai's friend. So this scene of Green was not in the book, but I think it's nicely added. So Sarawat came and told Green that initially it was a plan, but now I start liking him. So if you don't believe me, I can kiss him just in front of you. And Green said that no. When Sarawat was trying to approach Thai just to kiss him. But what happened in the book is that they were talking, just Thai and Sarawat, why did you kiss me? What was in your brain? So in the conversation between them, Sarawat said that, so I kissed you, that means you are on reserved already. I booked you already, so you cannot hit on other people. What does it mean? What do you mean? And Thai pretended that he didn't understand. Like, so what's the point then? La la la. So Sarawat said that if you don't understand, I can prove it again. I can kiss you again. So will you understand or not? And Thai was like, okay, fine. It was quite confusing as well. Like, we were thinking like why Sarawat's friend and Sarawat were trying to make Thai drunk. Just to say the truth, Sarawat sang one song from Scrubb again on the stage and said that this is for this dumb ass who didn't want to watch me when I was playing last time. But actually every time, I think there's a thing about copyright or something, I'm not sure, because every time in the book Thai always attend when Sarawat is playing, but in the series Thai always miss it. I think there is something about copyright that they have to pay more, I'm not sure. However, it is quite awkward if someone you doesn't like gonna go on the stage and give the song to you by singing in front of everyone. But anyway, you can see that Thai was enjoying and singing along as well. Then the trouble showed up, which is Premier. I can say that in this Together the series, Drake looks so good and looks so mature with his voice. He looks so handsome, he looks so hot, you know, because as I told you, like I didn't really like him before, maybe of the role he got, but this one I really like how calm he is, especially when he's with Frank, when Frank wanted to attend architect faculty by asking Pimil to teach him. But to be honest, I couldn't remember at all that this was in the book or not, because as I said, like that part was not so interesting in the book, or maybe I skipped it, but I don't think so. But I confirmed that in this episode there was nothing about Pimil and Pugong, I mean Sarawat's brother. There's nothing about man and that guy. That man follow him to every seminar. I think let me double check, because I couldn't remember the existence of this kind of scenes at all. Then back to the pub that Pimil show up and asked Thai to take a selfie, and Thai said like, oh, do you know me? Yes, of course I know you, because you are the cheerleader of the university, as I said in the last episode. Who became the cheerleader of the university will become super famous. Then they took a selfie. Alright, so now this one is slightly different from the book, because in the series Sarawat observed, then Sarawat came to shout at Thai like, why just allow him to take selfie with you? But actually in the book it was like Pimil was taking picture of themselves together and then posted on Instagram, and then Sarawat and friend, they were checking on the tagging place or something like that, if I'm not wrong. So this picture showed up and Sarawat saw that time was tagged, and Sarawat went to comment ... like this. So Thai know that, oh my god, I'm not gonna die well. Then they had argument later, like why did you allow other people to take your picture? And next one is my really favorite line. This dialogue, this part in the book is super funny and I really love it. It's like when they argue, like why did you allow that guy to take your picture? So then Thai said back like, so why did you allow those girls to approach you, to hug you, to take picture? And Sarawat said that like, no, I didn't allow anyone, so that's why I came here to you, because those girls did nothing to me. So they were arguing like the same thing over and over and over again. So Thai asked why, Sarawat asked why. Yes, I don't like it, so I don't like it. Why you don't like it? Then Sarawat said that because I'm jealous. Thai answered straight away, yes, me too, I'm jealous. And they were looking at each other. And then Thai's friend or Sarawat's friend, one of them came and said like, fine guys, everyone is fine, because this is the issue between husband and wife. Everyone please go back, go home. So Sarawat took Thai back to his dorm. It's really funny in the series as well, when Sarawat was trying to reach the key in Thai's pocket, and Thai said like, I like it, what did you do? Something like that. It was so funny and they were teasing each other. Then Sarawat just dropped Thai there, took off Thai's shirt, took a picture. This is the same with the boxer, posted and said that Thai got someone already. It's kind of like he's being very possessive already, to tell the people, to let them know that he really got someone already. So I forgot to talk about the scene of the football match that Thai saw on Instagram of man was posting that Sarawat got hurt. Then he shows up straight away and did the first aid to Sarawat. That was so cute. This one is in the book as well. I think this one is pretty much like 90 to 100% the same dialogue and everything. And one of the things is that I think I'm scared of blood. That's why I'm checking. And Sarawat said that, yeah, I think I'm scared of it too. That's why I'm checking. In the TV series, it seems like Sarawat was the one who wanted to tell everything. I'm checking, it's not my hand, it's my heart. But in the book, the conversation was so funny because it's going like this. Thai Sarawat, Thai Sarawat, Thai Sarawat. It's like, yeah, I'm also checking. What is checking? My heart. Something like that. So it's more of like conversation between two, because now in the series, I told you from last episode already, this is kind of like, it was so creepy. It's like Sarawat was trying to attack Thai so much, and I feel like that was a little bit creepy, cheesy. Talking about Thai's friend Facebook page is not yummy, but you need to eat because it's cheap. It is so funny. This one, I thought that they forgot to mention it in the TV series already. Actually, this page was introduced since episode 1 or episode 2 in the book already. That this guy owned the page, and it was so funny. They like to go around to try the horrible food and to make a content on their page like, okay, why you need to eat it because it's cheap but it's horrible like this, like that. It was so funny in the book. And whenever something happened and say like, okay, this one friend is not there, this one friend is not there, where is he? Because he went places to search for horrible places for his page, and his page has a follower as well. I think it's such a good idea. If you guys want to do this kind of content, I think it's kind of fun and you're gonna get a follower as well. Guys, let's talk about something important. I'm not gonna make it long. Let's talk about this scene because I was quite disappointed because this is one of the highlights in me, and another one, there's gonna be another scene that happened at the football match that Sarawat was there and Thai was there as well as the substitute player. Is it correct my English? That was a nice one as well, but let's talk about this first. This is Scrubb Live. This is the main big event of Scrubb, and you saw in the series that the stage and everything was like hee hee ha ha, like it's this so small and things, but that's fine. That seems like the open house day or something like that, but in the book, this event called Scrubb Live. It happened in the evening at night, 2 p.m. indoor stadium. So when I was reading, I had different picture, like completely different picture when I saw it in this episode, but maybe that's the best they can do already. Before the big band, they're gonna start performing. That's gonna be a local band from the university or from the city just to play for the opening so people can come, and then when the big band, the famous band is ready, so they can start performing. This is the same. Sarawat band was there. In the book, Thai watched it. In this one again, Thai missed it. Okay, that's fine. So then Scrubb just came at night, right? Atmosphere was like, oh my god, it's super crowded. Thai wear Scrubb shirt. Sarawat also wear Scrubb shirt. Thai was there. Scrubb was coming on the stage, right? Sarawat finished playing. Sarawat came down to search for Thai. I don't know how could they miss it. Thai asked that, how can you find me? There's a lot of people. And Sarawat said that, yes, of course I can find you because when I was on the stage, I was only looking at you. Oh. Also, Thai's reaction when Scrubb showed up. I know that he had watched already their performance so many times. It's just like me. If this series said this from the beginning, that Scrubb is everything. Scrubb is like God, and Thai likes Scrubb and their song so much. His reaction has to be more than this. If it's me, if I see Scrubb, you know, I'm gonna be like, ah. You know what? I was there when Scrubb was playing as well, and my reaction was even more than this. You know, when I saw Scrubb, actually I like all the bands, you know. And it seems like Thai only pay attention as Sarawat, you know. I'm gonna pay attention as Scrubb. Sarawat can pay attention at Thai, it's fine. But Thai admires Scrubb like a god, like he shouldn't do like that. Next, the crowd was so few. Okay, the stage was like high school performance is fine. So the song that they play in this episode is called Look Look, you know, or Deep. And again, I'm gonna post the link of the video. You guys can follow again. Then major difference came in at this point because in the book there was so crowded and everything, and their height are different in the book. Sarawat was much taller, dark tall and handsome. Thai is small. So Sarawat offered Thai to be on his back. So he carried Thai throughout the performance, and there was only one song that we saw in the series, which is Deep. But in the book, they told us the song list, you know, there are so many songs, and Thai stayed like that throughout. People were looking, and Thai was there until the last song that Thai came down. Okay, Scrubb, P-Bon and P-Mue, right? They are the lead and the guitarist of Scrubb. Their script are so important, which we didn't see in this episode. Guys, I need a little bit recap for myself because the dialogue was so long, you know, that this is one of the best parts. So the last song from Scrubb, the vocalist, he said that okay, this song is for someone who's in love. If you're still confused that you're in love or not, it's okay, just take time, let it be, time will tell you. So actually in this episode, I think they don't want to pay for Scrubb to say this. So the one who was saying that was Ty's friend. Okay, let it be natural, time will tell you that this one is a right person or not, something like that. But actually it was Scrubb, the vocalist. He said like, now just focus on one thing, the one who is standing next to you. What is his face look like? Is he smiling to you? If his eye is looking at you, is he or she holding your hand? If that person did all those that I said, let's sing this song together. Then the song started and they were listening to the song together. They were holding hands, they were looking at each other like, okay, they were enjoying so much. Even they are sweating, they don't care. This moment is the moment that they enjoy the most. At the end of the song, again, the vocalist said that, okay, throughout this song, if someone did all that to you, smiling at you, eyeing on you, holding your hand, please be sure that this is called love. I don't know how good the message in this series, because when I was reading this, I don't know if I was crying or not, but yes, of course I was smiling, but I think I was crying a bit because of joy as well. Okay, one more thing which is different, but it's kind of the same concept, but I'm gonna tell you what happened in the book. Scrubb was singing one song called Seascape, and the vocalist, he said like, okay, this song I wrote it when I was in Chiang Mai and this thing happened to me, this, that, those. And then Ty said that, yes, I know this song, he's gonna sing this song. And Sarawat asked like, how do you know? Ty said that, yes, of course I know, because last year I came to this university to watch Scrubb as well, and he was saying the same thing. And Sarawat said, yeah, I know. And Ty was like, how do you know? Then nothing happened. But the end of this episode in the book, trust me, Scrubb life was over. The last song ended perfectly. Guys, from this point of time, spoiler alert. So if you don't want to be spoiled, you can pause my video and skip it to somewhere. Maybe it's not a surprise for some of you guys, but maybe it's gonna be a surprise for some of you guys. This scene was in the book in this episode, but I think in the series it's gonna be in the next episode. After Scrubb life ended, Sarawat posted Instagram of 3 pictures, and this is a shocking moment for me as well when I was reading the book, maybe for you too, I'm not sure. Sarawat posted 3 pictures. First picture said last year at this university. It was the picture of Sarawat at Scrubb life at this university, but last year, but Ty was there as well in the frame. You saw this one as well in this episode at the end, that there was a flashback that Ty was jumping in Scrubb life last year wearing the high school uniform, right? That was the first picture. The second picture is a picture from far away. I think it was shot by someone who attended that live. It's a picture of Sarawat and Ty together. Ty was on his back and say that this year at this university. And the last picture, the third picture, is again was taken by someone. It's a picture that Sarawat and Ty was holding hand and walk off the hall. Well, you know what? Now I remember myself. I thought when I read that I was crying. It was really too much, So, and Ty was shocked, and that was the end of the episode in the book. Well, now everything revealed already that actually Sarawat met Ty before in Scrubb from last year. The last year that they came to this university before they actually entered to this university. Guys, of course, we have things that we like and we don't like, but so far in this Together the series until episode 6, I love it. Even I say, okay, this is supposed to be like that, that's supposed to be like this, but I love it, guys, because everything is so good. The cast, the music, I really like the music. I mean, like the background music as well, not talking about the original soundtrack, like everything, the cutting, the editing, the mood, the tone, the camera angle and everything, like I really love it, and I like the costume. I said this for the second time. I'm gonna find that kind of shirt, like the white shirt without the collar, you know, I'm gonna search for that. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna wear it myself because like now I'm starting to wear Hawaii shirt. I bought a lot because of Jumpon. I'm sure you follow his Instagram like Jumpon Tetawan and all those, you know, they like to buy Hawaii shirt. So now I wear Hawaii shirt and I start to like it because it's very comfortable. What did you feel in this episode? Did you have fun? And yeah, I really had fun because I watched it for the first time as a live. So the feeling was quite different. Well, for whoever is home and doing nothing like me, because actually now it's my vacation. I'm not on quarantine for this COVID-19, but it's my vacation for 2 weeks. So I'm not going home, I'm not going anywhere. So I'm just here. So can I please suggest you to watch some series? I know that most of you have watched it already. It's not a BL series, but there's a BL couple in the series, but do not expect it to be BL series. Young Bright was playing as well as the male lead character when he was young. It's called My Ambulance. It was happening in my country last year and I was crying and laughing. Yes, I laugh a lot, but I cry every week as well. I don't know what is happening. It's made by Nadao Bangkok, you know. If you like to see too many cute boys are together, that is the right series for you to watch as well. I saw they should have English sub as well because I noticed they have Chinese subtitles, Indo subtitles. For the Indo subtitles, I always go and borrow the link from you guys to watch. The uploading is very fast. I'm gonna post the link of the first episode down here. You're gonna like it. The first episode you will feel like what the F for a moment, but it's okay. Continue watching because if we have kind of same taste, I'm sure you're gonna like My Ambulance as well. Once again, please really take a good care of yourself because today I went out again. It is like a ghost town here because it's locked down, but still, and I saw so many of them didn't wear masks, didn't use alcohol. Please be aware that it's not a joke anymore for me because I met a lot of people. So it's a protection for other people as well because I never know if I carry this virus or not to spread on people. So it has to be both ways and we're working hand in hand. And please share with me what are you doing during this period because some of you are working from home, some of you stopped working completely, some of you are on vacation just like me. So if I have any series, any book or anything interesting to suggest you guys, I would love to do so. Okay, so that is it for this week. Thank you once again for watching and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.